Leeds, again, with just a few wild passes at the moment. Kelly blows an edge. Let's Endicott through. Endicott round one, round two. Ollie Endicott with some absolutely filthy mitts puts the Knights on the board. 2:23. And Leeds take the lead.
The game of fine margins. If Josh Kelly doesn't lose an edge there, keeps on his feet, then he doesn't have that opportunity. And just what a shot by Ollie Endicott there. He's beaten Britton Priest over the blocker side shoulder. Absolutely ripped it. Priest will wonder whether he's a bit central. But
Cross-ice pass, finally works away to Dubai. Dubai, cross-ice, shot in! And the Bees tie it up! I think it's Marcel Balaz again, 8:42. And it is, Marcel Balaz gets his 7th of the year.
I thought that was Josh Smith.
Josh Smith, it might be Josh Smith, you know, I just saw them all there together. Sorry, Josh.
Just manages to find Smith in just that little bit of space. The advantage of this sort of these large attacking zones here in Slough is it just gives people a bit of ice to skate in.
23 seconds. Down low now to Goodbye. Goodbye thinking Rory Herman, no. Back to Mogg. Mogg shot from the blue line through traffic, loose in front. Goodbye at the back door. And the Bees take the lead on the power play with the coach's 7th of the year, 26-19.
Well, it hadn't been the crispest, the cleanest of power play. It had been a bit messy, a bit scrappy, much like the game so far. But that little moment of opening, Dom Gabai does not miss from that distance, and he's made Leeds pay. And the Bees are 2-1 in front, with just about a little over half the game to go. And you know what? There's an argument there value for this.
It's the shot from the blue line from Mogg. It's gloved down in front. It hits off a body. Gospel commits and Goodbye.
Right in the right hand there, but off we go again.
Brown jumps on the loose puck at the right hand side, cuts inside instead. Kieran Brown shot saved by Priest. No, it's gone through, and the Knights get a short-handed one. Kieran Brown, you give him an inch, he'll take a mile, and he gets his 7th of the year. Short-handed, 28-12.
I think Britton Priest is going to be disappointed with that one. He felt like he'd caught a bit of it, and yes, Kieran Brown has a shot release above pretty much every player in this league, including most of the imports. I mean,
we have now got the second goal for you here, Knights fans. Ansley.
Oh, what a shot release! Actually, I've probably done Britton Priest a bit of a disservice there. That shot is at such a speed under the arm that
circling, drops it off for Howard. Back to Barron, Hayward. Down low again, Howlett on the goal line, finds the gap, shot off the post and goes in! Matt Barron with a hell of a ripped wrist shot, comes off the post, slides along the goal line and goes in. The Knights get the power play goal, 49 minutes exactly on the clock. They lead 3-2.
Bit of a dagger blow, it almost feels a little bit of a dagger blow, but still time, 11 minutes. And the Bees have shown that they can respond in this game, but just one of those ones, unfortunately, you can't do much about it. The shot beats Britton Priest.
I think we have the third goal for you here. Matt Brown pinches in off the blue line, and that shot is hammered.
Yeah,
and just trickles over the line.
Pine, spine, and then hold the head high, irrespective of the fact the points haven't stayed in Slough.
If you had to pick a man in the match for the Leeds Knights, who would you say were the standouts tonight for them?
I think Sam Gospel stood out very much. Matt Atkins.
Josh Atkins.
I'm sorry.
Josh Atkins.
Josh Atkins and Matt Barron. There we go. Got him the other way round. Barron for me, probably. Someone's coming towards us.
We'll soon find out. I believe that's gone to Josh Atkins.
I mean, that's fair enough. I think it's a pretty solid performance from him.
Agitators always get rewards. He's rewarded with a crate of beer.
Always well received by Bees faithful as well. Somebody who's able to have a bit of skill but also get a bit stuck in.
They made a habit of it as the Leeds Knights go for a well-deserved lap of honour around the rink. The Knights fans who have travelled down here to watch it with us, and if you've joined us on stream, thank you of course. We look forward to seeing you the next time you are down here. I believe there's only one more game between the two teams here in Slough this year. I think it's one of the luck of the draws. We keep getting only 2 games against the Knights. We hope you enjoyed obviously the rest of your week, well, until we see you again. Anthony, you said it yourself, the Bees, yes, they've lost here, but they've put in one hell of a performance again.
They really have, and it was also the little things as well. It was one of the big questions about the Bees was their defence. They obviously brought a few guys across from Basingstoke who were a lot this year potentially, but he did it tonight.
I believe that September Supporters Club Player of the Month award has just been given to Marcel Ballas.
Not
slow in the end.
Not unreasonable, given his very impressive start to the year.
Yes, started hot. Has your opinion of the Bees possibly changed after seeing them live now?
I think my feelings about necessarily just their overall toughness and their depth have probably changed a little bit. They do appear to work very, very well as a unit, and the quality of depth is probably a little higher than I first anticipated. I think the big question for the Bees is the consistency. 3 wins from 4 is a really, really good start to the year, but this is a conversation to have in late November, early December. Where will the Bees be then? And I think that's probably the thing that a lot of people will have questioned, had thoughts, had feelings on, is that because teams in this division are able to string results together, that's doable. It's something the Bees weren't able to do last year. I don't believe they had a winning streak of any more than a game.
I think it was 2 was the highest one. The problem the Bees had, particularly last year, was like you said, it was the consistency. The performances were there, and sometimes just sheer hockey god luck just wasn't on their side.
Well, the winning goal has hit the crossbar and hit the back of the netminder and dribbled in.
Exactly, and I think the difference that has already been kind of set from last weekend, this weekend, from last year, is confidence.
Yep.
Confidence is stupid things in this sport, in any sport. And it's a team that has gone into every game thinking they can win it this year. And as you say, the depth, the fact that they've got 4 lines they can roll through, just feels like there's something a bit different about this B side that maybe people are taking a bit underappreciated. Man of the match for the Bees tonight, Griffin Priest. I think that's a fair shout. Anthony, would you have had any others as well?
Apart from Griffin, I was very, very impressed with a lot of the Beastie. I thought Brendan Baird had a very good game. I thought Stuart Mogg had a very good game. I think, like I said, it was very much kind of a team performance up front. Josh Smith, I thought, was probably the standout one there. But I think the man of the match is going to Britain was a relatively easy discussion. I don't think anybody stood out quite as much as he did. And like I say, he's the player I think that, having seen him with my own eyes, I probably will have changed my opinion on the most. He, like I said, there was a few moments, particularly in the second, I thought, where his rebound control was not quite where it needed to be. But there was those moments where the Knights changed their tack and made things happen in tight, where it would be very easy with a man of that size to be very, very sort of flappy, flail himself around, and actually he's very, very controlled and thrived in that environment. In a small rink like this, it's a very, very good netminder to have.
He goes to the standard man of the match procedure of signing a cap and giving it to the fan base. The Bees go for their lap of honour. Again, a crowd that has stayed around to show their appreciation for them tonight in the spirited display against the reigning champions, losing 3-2 to the Leeds Knights. Gives me just some fun time to say thank you for joining us. Anthony, thank you for joining me, obviously.
Not a problem at all.
Gives me the opportunity to say, should we do it again in 2 weeks?
I think we probably should. No game next weekend, but I think you and I are down to do this dance again on Sunday the 15th against the Solway Sharks.
Sunday the 15th of October is your next Bees Match Night live stream, where we welcome for the very first time the Solway Sharks to town. 5 o'clock face-off here in the hangar if you can make it. 4 o'clock if you're watching it on the stream with me and Anthony, who is back with us next time. From Anthony and myself, thank you and good night.